everyone, welcome back to Virtual Teen Summer Reading. This is Amber for Make and Take It Mondays. This week we are focusing on the genre of romance. Romance is prevalent in many YA fiction novels, but there's one thing we often forget about. Before you can love another, you must love yourself. So to bolster our self-love, this week we are going to make some heart-shaped bath bombs. Now that we know what we are making, it is time to check our supplies. If you haven't already, make sure that you have your kit and take a glance at the kit sheet with listed materials. Before opening any materials, please note that there is a tub of citric acid, which is well sealed with tape. Please handle this with caution and avoid getting any in your eye. If you have sensitive skin, I suggest wearing gloves. Besides the citric acid, there will be a tub of baking soda, a heart mold, and a bottle full of cucumber witch hazel spray. You will also need to grab your mixing tool, which could be a whisk or fork, a 1/4 cup measuring cup, and any optional add-ins that you would like to try. As a tip, I highly suggest not using any food coloring since these can stain your bathtub. Professionals use a pigmented powder or gel specially made for bath bombs. Please make sure that any tools you use are dry and do not let any water near your dry ingredients or they will start fizzing before they go in your bath. First, as you notice, I am going to cover my work surface with some wax paper for easy cleanup, and I'm going to wear some handy-dandy gloves. Starting with your 2 dry ingredient tubs, you will want to measure out a ratio of 2 parts baking soda to 1 part citric acid. Your baking soda should already be roughly 1/2 cup, so you want to measure out a 1/4 cup of citric acid and add it to the baking soda tub. If you'd like to mix these in a separate bowl like I am, feel free. Make sure they are thoroughly combined with no lumps. A whisk may make this step easier and faster than a fork, but sometimes forks are easier to clean than whisks. If you have any special oils you want to use, these can be mixed together in a separate bowl now. If not, then skip to step 3 and your bath bomb will have a light cucumber scent from the spray. I'm going to use a teaspoon of melted coconut oil. Then I'm going to add a few drops, about 4 to 5, of a tangerine essential oil to create a bright summer smell. Add a scant teaspoon of this oil mixture to your dry ingredients and mix thoroughly. You want to make sure that the oils are dispersed and there are no clumps left. Our goal for step 3 is to slowly add witch hazel spray until our mixture becomes a little more solid. Keep your spray bottle nearby and begin by spritzing the top of your mixture with 2 to 3 squirts and stir. Your bath bomb mixture will fizz a little during this step when it encounters the water in the spray, but this should be barely noticeable at the edge of your bowl. This is a slow process and can take you up to 10 minutes. I found that the mixture was easier to mix by hand, so I abandoned my fork during part of this process. Once your mixture crumbles like wet sand, you are ready for step 4. It should look similar to my texture here. As soon as you finish mixing, you want to quickly scoop and press the mixture into your silicone heart molds. If you have any decorations like sprinkles or dried flowers, you can sprinkle those onto the bottom of the mold or press them onto the top of the bomb once you're finished. To avoid air pockets, press the mixture down after every scoop. Air pockets can sometimes cause the bath bomb to crumble after taking it out of the mold. Leave a good 1/4 inch of room at the top of the silicone mold, and don't worry if your bath bomb is not perfectly flat on the top or shaped, since your mixture will expand during the drying phase. After working on bringing your creation to life, You have to leave your mold in a clean, dry place for at least 12 hours before taking it out. When you're ready, carefully pull the silicone mold edges away from the bath bomb and push the bottom of the silicone heart to release it. Once it is out, you can add the fizzy bomb to your bath, give it to a friend, or store it in a dry container for a day when you could really use a little reminder that you're loved. Thank you for watching episode number 4 of Take and Make It Mondays. If you enjoyed this craft, check back next week to learn how to make futuristic slime. This has been Amber, and I miss you all. Bye!